All right, y'all. So y'all know me, and I love pop. But I seen some stuff. Yo, appreciate that follow. KCV, appreciate that follow. But what was I saying? The pop. Yes, I seen some stuff, bro. Like, this is insanity, bro. Pink pop is insane. Insane. Are y'all eating pink pop? Oh.
You need a shaved beetroot like this, and then you're going to cut it into 2 or 4, and then you're going to boil it, and then you're going to use the water to make your pap. Make sure that the water is boiling before you add your maize meal. The color
who thinks it is, bruh?
changes to pink or peach when you add the maize meal. Allow it to cook for some time, and that's it. Your pink peach pap is ready. Bye.
Hey, pink pop is insane, but nah, that's not it, bruh. That is not it, I promise you. She does other crazy stuff.
I have discovered another cheesy pap recipe.
Cheesy
I'm
pap.
gonna be adding raja, grated carrots, and cheese, of course. You can have this with dried meat, but I'm gonna be
looks
having
like
it with
mashed potatoes,
vegetables, egg sauce, and some mayo. Let me know if you'll be trying this recipe or not. Bye.
It looks like mashed potatoes, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but this is insane. What is this? Chili pop.
Chilies like me, then you definitely love this chili pap recipe. It's very similar to the vegetable pap recipe that I posted. The difference is that I'm gonna be adding
Rage bait.
instead. I also
Pap lives matter.
I always use oil or butter to cook.
Oh,
So you guys should
hold on. Who said PBV? Pop-based violence? No way, bruh. No way. Nah, I was actually thinking about stealing that to title this video on when I posted on YouTube, but nah, I'll probably get canceled for using that. Pop-based violence is insane. I might say Pop Lives Matter, but pop-based violence, PBV, that's insane, bruh. That's insane.
I moved out of my mom's house because we had a huge fight about toilet paper. I used to complain about buying
toilet paper
every week. My mom
Bruh,
started cutting.
I'm not gonna lie, fam. I'm not gonna lie. As a male, all my fellas, y'all gonna understand me when I say this. A thing of toilet paper will last us like a month. I swear, as soon as you have a female maybe stay for a weekend, nigga, that toilet paper is depleted. Nigga, 3 rolls down quickly. Like, it don't last. Like, what do y'all do? What do y'all do? Like, it don't last, nigga. Like, it depletes so quick, bruh. About time Sunday come around, shorty leaves. I'm going to, use my toilet paper, and I'm pulling out the last thing, and then there's no more.
Toilet paper into little pieces and giving me my weekly ration like I was on some sort of toilet paper diet. Then she'll hide the rest in her room and lock the door. One morning I woke up and
Now you got females fighting over toilet paper.
I needed to use the toilet. Then I realized that I had used up my tissue for the week. She was not home and her room was locked. I had to use water. Please don't ask me for details.
Now I'm judging. I want to know the details. How did you just use water?
When she got back, I told her what happened, but she refused to give me more tissue for the rest of the week. I got so mad and I packed my bags.
She refused to give her more tissue. Hey, might have to incorporate that into my place. And then women will never come back over.
Let me show you how to make purple pap. You are going to need maize meal.
I know we're not. Hold on, y'all.
Choice.
Hold on, y'all. I know we are not using wine to make pap.
And before you guys come for me, I just want to say that I grew up eating what everyone eats. And then at some point, I got very bored. And then I started experimenting and just trying out new things, new recipes. And trust me, guys, my appetite has improved as someone who has always struggled with eating.
I know you're not eating this wine pop. For someone who struggles eating, I know you're not eating this and enjoying it. Way, no way.
Let me show you how to make purple pap. You are going to need maize meal. Today we're making vegetable pap.
Vegetable pap.
This is a very healthy way to cook pap. So I'm going to be using maize meal and morocco. I also added some cooking oil. You can use salted butter if you want it to taste like really, really good. And you can have this with anything: beef stew, chicken stew, cabbage. And please do not add too much water so that it comes out soft and nice like mine. This is the final result. Enjoy.
I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared of her pap. I'm kind of scared of it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
I wanted to make McDonald's fries today and this happened. Like, I am so confused.
This is McDonald's
Sometimes I can
fries?
do things like everyone else, but then things like this happen and then I get discouraged and then I tell myself, you know what,
Hey,
I'm just gonna stick to my own ways of doing things. I usually use a microwave to make my fries and I never experience anything like
where's the
this. I can barely see
potatoes?
the fries that I'm frying. What do I do now? What's causing this?
Scared to death for her in the kitchen, though. Hey, she already cooks better than me, though. I can't even judge. I can't even judge, man. Cheese pop? Hey, I wouldn't even know how to begin to make cheese pop.
I used to bedwet a lot as a child, and my mom didn't have a problem with this because she thought I was going to outgrow it. But one weekend, my aunt came to visit us with her child, and for some weird reason, my mom decided to tell my aunt that I was still bedwetting. And as if that was not embarrassing enough, my aunt, in all her wisdom, came up with the most outrageous solution. She says next time she goes to bed, put a big snake around her waist. That is going to stop her from bedwetting. I hated snakes more than anything on this earth, so I immediately decided that I was never going to bedwet again. And my mom started to tease me about it. She was like, you better be careful tonight or that snake might pay you a visit. I eventually fell asleep, and when I woke up to go pee, I realized that I had wet the bed again. The snake threat was still fresh in my mind. So I
Damn.
tiptoed to the kitchen, grabbed a bottle of water, and carefully poured the water all over the bed. I was sharing the bed with my cousin that night, so I poured the water on her too, and I left the empty
Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. She said she went to go get water and poured all over the bed, and she poured the water on her cousin as well. Bro.
all over the bed. I was sharing the bed with my cousin that night, so I poured the water on her too. And then I left the empty bottle on the bed and went back to bed. When my mom came in to make the bed, she was like, what the hell happened here? And I innocently said, I think the water spilled in the night. Everyone looked at me suspiciously for a second.
They
and
knew
we
you was-
all started.
They knew you was lying. They knew she was lying, y'all. Boy, no way. All right, hold on. Let me see some. Is this pizza pop?
My boyfriend sent me 500 rands to buy a large box of pizza for myself, but I couldn't decide which pizza shop to order from, so I decided to make the large box of pizza from.
I thought she was making pizza pop. I think that's all of them. Oh, here's one right here. What is this?
Let's make another cheesy pop. This time around, I am going to be spicing things up by adding milk. And before I continue, I'd like to say that my recipes are only for people that are open-minded, people that are willing to try new things. There is absolutely nothing
don't think
wrong
I would
with
try
you
this,
making
my
your
baby.
pap
I'm not
the way
gonna
your
lie to you.
ancestors taught you. And if you have a problem with the way I cook my
She said her meals are for people who are open-minded. I'm very open-minded, but I'm scared to death what you cooking. Man.
food in general, you should remember that I bought these things with my money.
This is
so
mashed potatoes.
I have every right to cook them the way that I want to cook them. And you should also remember that I am not cooking for you, I am cooking for myself. And after cooking, I'm not going to be like, hey, send me your address, I want to send you some of this cheesy pop. No, this is how I cook on and off camera, and everyone around me knows that. So I'm not gonna come on social media and start doing something else or cooking like everyone else just to impress people. That is called being fake, and I am not a fake person. So my darlings, when you buy your own groceries, you can cook them how you want to cook them.
Hey, the
okay?
pap look good though.
Anyways, I'm
She
done.
makes good, like the texture of that pap looks really nice. That looks very nice. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even see the cheese anymore. I want to see her eat it. I want to see her eat these things. I want to see them. I want to see it go in her mouth. I want to see it go in her mouth. Because I feel like she's lying. I don't feel like she's lying. I feel like she's not eating the food. But she could be eating the food. Y'all think she's eating the food? What is this?
I have discovered the best way to eat amasi, which
Is
is
that-
with sugar and with rice. So I just cook my rice and then I mix everything together. And guys, I think this actually tastes better than eating it with pap.
Maybe I should try it that way, y'all. Y'all know I don't like ikomazi and pap. Maybe I should try it like that. What y'all think? No? That's not the one?
So I'm going to visit my man in jail today. Yes, you heard me right. He's locked up. So let's make him something very delicious to eat. I'm gonna be cooking spaghetti, and here's the thing. He doesn't really like spaghetti unless I cooked it. So I have to take my time and make this food taste really nice as usual. I just want him to enjoy this food because apparently my food is the only thing that makes him forget that he is behind bars. He always says my food is like a little piece of home.
So to
prepare this delicious meal, I am going to be using green peppers, red peppers, onions, garlic, tomato paste, Vienna's, Italian herbs, and of course salt. I almost forgot cooking oil and carrots. This is a very easy, simple, and I think low budget recipe. So this is
my thing is my nigga's already in jail. Why are you cooking him jail food outside of jail? Why are you cooking him jailhouse spaghetti outside of jail? Where's the hamburger meat? You know what I'm saying? Where's the...
take a lot of time as well. As you can see, I fried everything and then I added my spices before adding my spaghetti, and then I added the carrots after adding everything. He's going to enjoy this. And here's the thing, he's not really in
baby don't curious cook
jail. He's just a prisoner of love. I mean, he said, if love is a crime, then I'm your prisoner. And then I said, well, if that's the case, then you are definitely serving a life sentence with me, babe.
Oh, shoot. Role play. Nice little role play, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all trying any of these? Out of 10, where's she sitting at as a cook to y'all? Out of 10. I give her a... No, them carrots ain't finished, my baby. Them carrots ain't finished. I can see them now. They not finished. And what is that? Hold on. What is that on the side? Is that potato salad? Is that potato salad and spaghetti? Now, she cooked very good normal food. Y'all think this is good? This plate right here. I'm trying to figure out what that is on the side. I'm scared to death of her plate.